Hello everybody and welcome to Happy Little Pixels. I am your host, Stealthygolem, and I hope together we can paint pretty pixel pictures together. This is the first episode, the pilot episode of the whole show, and I hope that you have your brush ready so we can paint together, and I hope you enjoyed the show and I hope I can give you something back. Remember people, talent is just pursued interest, and that you should remember with everything you do in life. Don't ever think that you're not talented. Just think that it's an interest that you have to pursue. If you enjoy it, then you'll eventually become great. So, that being said, today we're going to do a little bit of a fun paint today. A nice and easy painting. We're going to start out with 4 colors only today. We're going to do black, and we're going to do titanium white, and we're going to do a magenta, pink, purple sort of thing, and then we're going to go into teal. If you're one of those clever ones out there, you probably know that we're going to create a CGA painting. And CGA painting is one of the original pixel art concepts that were ever born. So we're just going to make an homage to that. And it's going to be an easy first episode to do. So we're just going to open right back into it. So with that being said, let's just scroll right into it. So I think that we should start out with this completely black background. So we're going to cheat here a little bit. Don't worry about that. We're going to cheat. And just close your eyes for 1 second. When I tell you to open them again, do that. Okay, close your eyes. And then you can get them open and right back up. You see this? We got this whole new sort of a black background there. We go easy working, easy. There you go. There it goes. Just gotta fix my screen there a little bit. A little bit more, and there we are. That's nice. So there you go. So now we should start filling it in. I like to have this sort of black background whenever I paint with these small colors, the 4 colors that we are here. So there you go. Now we should start adding some more paint there, and there you go. So what should we paint? That's the first thing we need to think about. I want to do a sort of a landscape. Maybe a landscape that is on the galaxy, maybe on the moon. Something that goes easy with the colors that we can use. It's difficult to paint normal, regular landscapes on the Earth with these 4 colors that we will use. So I guess we're just gonna go out to the galaxy and paint something there. So let's create the sky, and because we already have a black, sort of the black, everything is black here, we need to find where is the sky and where's the terrain. So we're just going to create some stars here. Let's create some stars. There you go. Don't worry. Create some stars, don't think about it too much. The worst thing you can do is think too much. My friend Reginald always thought too much when he was painting, and he said he always tore his hair out. And I'd say, why would you ever do that? We said, well, you can't really. It's hard to make something when you don't really know what you're making. And well, don't blame yourself for that. Don't start tearing your hair out. And he said, well, what you do? I said, just close your eyes and start painting. And ever since then, he said, like, thanks very much for all the tips. I suddenly realized that the only thing I should do was to start painting. There you go. So there's some nice little sky. Maybe we should cheat it, add a little bit more. And there we go. So there we are. So now actually I want them to have a moon landscape. So how do we have a moon landscape like this? Maybe we should just do, for clarification, maybe we should add sort of a terrain. Here goes the edge, here goes the edge. Maybe we should do that in the purple we got. There you go, the edge. There you go, the edge. This is the edge of the moon. Oh, there you go. That was too much. You can always clear that out. There you go. Keep on adding it in. There you go. There you go. Don't worry about it. Just like that. Don't worry. There you go. You always have these small, happy little accidents, but you don't have to worry too much. So now that we've filled in our terrain for the landscape, now we have to decide what kind of planet we're on. We can decide if we're on the moon, if we're on Mars. Mars is a little bit more red, so it's not going to work that well for this one. So we can decide if we have some crevices over here. We can add some sort of a white over here. Let's just do this. Oh, there you go. Another more happy little accident. There you go. Don't worry about it. It can be like a sort of a cheese thing over here. There you go. There's some cheeses in there. Maybe it's not too evident right now. There you go. So there we are. But the first thing I want to do here is to add some mountains. So this will be quite funny, because I want to add mountains to the moon to sort of add a new layer of originality and creativity to the whole stream. So let's just go ahead and clear the brush. There you go. clean out the excess water off. Just beat the devil out of it. And there you go. So now we should have our teal color ready. So now we're just going to go ahead and create some mountains. And to create some mountains, there is a simple technique that you can all use. I'm going to show you this technique right away. So what you do is just you go by the diagonal. Okay, you start somewhere like we're going to start here today. You're just going to go diagonal until you find the way that you feel that the mountain, this is the top. There's my top. Yours can go even farther than that. Maybe your mountain is even smaller than that. Who knows? Mine goes to here. Then it goes all the way back. All the way. There you go. All the way back. Don't worry. That's it. Just like that. Now we can fill it in now if you want. But you know what I want to do? I want to have one more mountain. I want to have one more mountain. It's going to start right here. There you go. One that goes down here. Oh, there you go. Now they're happy little accident. It always happens in this sort of environment. And don't worry about it. You can always fix it. Don't worry. Maybe it has a friend as well. It's just even just almost as big. There you go. Suddenly we get all these small little dots. We could should just keep on pushing that in, but we don't. What we want to do is nice. So there you go. You got your nice 3 little mountains over here. Now we should start to color them in. So we're just going to color them in. There's an easy method to this if you like. I like to do the easy. Go one by one here. I actually have a friend from the art studio where I teach. His name is Timothy. And you know what he does when he says, whenever I start filling them out, he asks me, why are you doing it so meticulously? Why don't you just fill it all in like a crazy? It's just going to be filled with paint anyway. Why not just make it a little bit of a quick job? And I say, oh, well, the canvas has feelings too, Timothy. Oh, canvas has feelings too. Everybody has feelings. The brush has feelings, and you have feelings, and the canvas has feelings as well. Just got to keep adding them on like this, adding them on. Fill in all the blanks if you like. Easy does it. Don't worry about it. There you go. All the edges are filled. All the edges are like that. There you are. There you go. And then there you are. So now you can see we have our mountain location over here. We need to add some more depth to it. So where does the depth go? Where does it go? Let's add some more. Like where do the end? The end over here. We could add a black over here to make it show that this is the end of this mountain and it goes over there. And this is also in front of there, so we could just there. Maybe that is actually a bit of a mistake. Who goes in front? This guy goes in front. But this guy goes in front of him, you see, so he's in the far back. So now we should add some more shadows to our thing. Now let's just go a bit crazy and add our little shadow thing here. There you go. There's a little shadow there. Nice and easy. Just gonna keep adding one shadow here to each. He's behind, so he doesn't get more than one. And this one as well. I just keep adding a little bit more shadow. Maybe that's it. Maybe there you go. Keep it up there. There you go. One more layer of shadow to this one. And there we are. So now you can see that we have added some more shadows to the mountains there, and it's getting quite nice. We can decide if we want to have that sort of a white background over here to make it stand out between the edges of the space and not. So there you go. We could add it on the other side here if you like, on the other side, to make it sort of stand out even more. Now we gotta lose some color, lose some stars in the process, but that's fine. So if you like this, you might do that. There's all these different things you can do with 4 colors, but you don't have to think about it too much if you enjoy it. So now let's start adding some more in here. We got some more stars here. We can even add some more, a little bit of other colored stars as well. You're always able to do this. Just add some more flavor. Whatever you feel like. You don't need to wash the brush at this point. Just add whatever you like. There you go. Maybe we should use some more. Look at all that. There you go. So, now that we've done all this, now we can just decide what else lives on this planet. Maybe there's some sort of rocks lying down here. Maybe there's a rock over here. There is a rock. Some small moon rocks over here as well. There you go. Maybe there's an animal. There's a weird little Martian living over here. He's not a Martian, but he's a planet man. He has some lower legs and he has upper body, the large sort of. There you go. spraying the arms. Don't worry about it. Just keep on painting. Whatever happens, it's your world. Don't worry. Maybe it's symmetrical, maybe it's not symmetrical. You decide that for yourself. There you go. There you go. Keep adding in. There you go. The painting. It's all up to you. Now we have a little bit of a Martian here. So what's different with this guy? Maybe he has a nice face like this. Maybe he goes down there. He has shoulder buckles that go over there. And there. And he has a sort of a teal hands there in the boots. There you go. So now you created yourself a little planeteer, dude. You could even just do a little bit of that. And it's going to crash in with a rock, so let's not do that. But what else does this guy have? Maybe he has a little pet. You know, a little pet he has. There you go. There's a little pet. Maybe he has 2 pets. There we are. 2 pets going right in there. Maybe he has an whole herd of things. There you go. Maybe he has another friend, but he's way in the back there. He has a friend, but he's way in the back. So the only thing you can see is this. You can see a man. 2 legs, but he's a bit farther in the back. You can see that. So he just has a teal face with a arm, and there you go. No harm done there. So now it's gonna have a family. Maybe we need some more rocks in here as well. Just add some flavor into it. There you go. That should be nice. Maybe the sort of some debris of the rock has some sort of things on it. Just random things. You don't really know what they are, but they are just things. Add some sort of layer to it. So there you go. I think that's actually pretty good for the first painting of today. So now we learned to paint CGA. And you know what? Everybody can be a good painter nowadays. Everybody can paint. Let's have some more and more mistakes over there. There you go. There you are. There you are. There's always these mistakes you can make, but don't worry. Don't worry about them. Now it's all fixed. So there you are. There's the painting for today. So I hope you guys had a great day here with me, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope we can do more episodes here together and have a nice time. So remember, always keep learning and keep your mind open, and together we can make fantastic things happen. Have a nice day now, and God bless.